Good morning, good afternoon, happy Friday. Nathan and Emily here. Good to see you here at the very end of the week. Good to end our week with you. And it's been, Emily and I were just chatting what a fun week it's been. We are particularly excited today because Emily is going to showcase a brand new feature that is coming very soon, and it's going to allow you the ability to do some really cool things within the platform. Definitely a new look and feel. I'm not going to steal any more of Emily's thunder on that. So that's coming up here in just a second. The first thing I wanted to do though was congratulate our winner. And so I think, the best thing to do this to congratulate our winner is with a drum roll, but it's just going to be Emily and I. So here we go. You ready, Emily?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Here we go. The winner is Erin Colson. Congratulations. You are the winner of our competition. And I am actually going to show you the winning video. I want to refresh it now, and then I'm going to share with you what she posted on Twitter. And is it showing? Yes, there it is. Woo, yeah. So I love the virtual classroom that Erin created. It's so creative. I love the Bitmoji. I love the use of the virtual projector screen. It's so fantastic. And this was, Erin had labeled this as a morning meeting, and she's done some other videos too that I took a look at. So she really, I can see now why she was asking those questions a couple days ago about getting the moving green screen, the moving computer. And Erin, you did a really wonderful job with that. So yes, woohoo, yeah, I was looking, she just responded, yes. So we'll be sending you a book and some freebies and some stickers. So I will get with you after today's webinar. What I also want to do today is show you how you can stay connected, show you how you can access some resources. Maybe you're already aware, but in case you're not, we have a landing page that has all kinds of remote learning resources. So I'm going to go ahead and take you there now. It's wevideo.com/education. And when you click on education, you have options for learning about how WeVideo connects with the classroom, some resources for educational leaders. We have Ideas Hub, which is a compilation of all kinds of resources that teachers and Google certified educators like yourself have submitted. But right now, especially, you will want to check out the remote learning page. And this has a lot of different ideas for you. The webinars that are upcoming. One of my favorite places to go is the Academy. When you click on Academy, it takes you to video tutorials. So let's say you are, right now you're working on getting some videos created for yourself, but whenever you're ready to add members to your classroom, or let's say it's been a couple weeks since you've made a project or video and you want to remember how to upload media and so forth, anything that you can think of that you might have a question about is probably in this Academy site and has nice video tutorials. We have an educator guide that actually Emily helped to co-create, and it's a fantastic resource. Project videos, templates, just so many things that are there to help you, especially during this time for remote learning. I also want to encourage you to check out the community tab, and Jeremy, our community manager, would love to see you. You may have seen on Twitter all of the gold certified, bronze certified, silver certified educators, and you may be asking yourself, how do I become a WeVideo certified educator? Well, you have to join the community. And when you join today, you will just have to put in your credential, your email, your name, and so forth, and then you will be enrolled into the community. And there are all kinds of opportunities for you to do tasks where you create videos and you get rewards for creating videos, and that's how you can move up to your levels from bronze, silver, and gold. And then we have our leaders who have been creating videos and have been working with WeVideo for a while now, and we call them our WeVideo ambassadors. And you can also become a WeVideo ambassador by being a part of the community and working through the certification. So we would love to stay connected with you and would love to see you there in the community. Okay, we also will end the day with any questions you have about what Emily is going to show you, or any other questions that you may have may have come up over the past few days. And so don't worry, we'll have a chance to answer those. And I will go ahead and switch it over to Emily. I think I gave you access. Let me know if you don't.
Cool.
There.
I think I have
Yes,
access.
you do. I see. Yeah.
Awesome. Hi, everyone. I'm going to give you an overview of the new WeVideo beta, and then we'll see a demo, and then we can answer any questions that you have. And I know many of you are from the last sessions wanting to get in there. So at the end, I'll show you where to go for the application to put in your information, and then we can get you set up to get access. So don't worry, that'll come at the end. All right, let me present these slides. Okay, so first, why did we build the new WeVideo? Over the last few years, we've been getting a lot of various feedback from teachers, administrators, students on what could make things easier for teachers and students, and have WeVideo fit better into the workflow that already exists. So you'll notice some things like you'll be able to streamline your class workflow. You can manage students in the new WeVideo. You can create classes. You can organize and plan assignments. You can even plan ahead by creating lessons in draft and then publishing them to your students when you're ready to. You can also easily review student work. So having all of your students' work in one place under each assignment, you can see in progress work. So you can open up their timelines and see what's going on in there. And you can even leave comments on their projects. And once they've turned it into you, you can also return it back to them if they need to continue working on it for whatever reason. For students, you'll notice a difference in the editor. There's something familiar about it, but also something different. And it's just as powerful as the classic WeVideo's editor, but more streamlined. And students can also turn in their assignments really easily with just one click. And one important thing to note is that this is our next generation WeVideo for Schools product. So we are going to continue building this out. Everything that we plan to have in there isn't there yet. It's still in beta. So for example, enhanced collaboration. We're talking real-time collaboration, having multiple people in a timeline at one time. Also assignment templates, where you as a teacher can scaffold a timeline and add in various elements in there or bring in media and create that template for the student to work off of. And also Google Classroom integration, so being able to pull in your class rosters or only having to create your assignment one time and pushing it to Google Classroom and having that be synced. So those things aren't there yet, but we have it on our roadmap. But you can get an idea of what this, when everything that we plan to have there, what that might look like. One important thing to note is that the new WeVideo and classic WeVideo will live side by side until March 2022. So lots of time. You can use both simultaneously. And that date might even be further out. Our goal is to make sure everyone feels comfortable in the new experience and that everything in the new experience is there, and also what was available in the classic experience is also in the new WeVideo experience. So this is a question we get a lot, is being able to, because you have the classes, but teachers and students may want to create videos that aren't attached to an assignment. So that'll be in the personal space, which will be coming later. So until then, you would still stick with the classic WeVideo to create those videos that aren't attached to assignments. So this is just an image for you to get an idea of what's coming. This is a very important motto that we have been standing by. This has been built for teachers by teachers. Every step of the way, every decision we made, we have been talking to teachers about it. And I think we have some beta testers on this call already who've been with us for at least a year, giving us feedback. So we're really excited to show you what is in there. So let's see it in action. Okay, so I have two browsers open. This one is an incognito window. I'm logged in as a student, and over here I'm logged in as a teacher. So when you get access, we'll expose this button down here. Nathan, can you see my mouse movements? Because I'm pointing at stuff, but I don't know if it shows up.
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, cool. So you'll get this blue button where you get access, and it'll open up classes for you. And you can create a class. Let's call this math. And when you go in the class, there's already a default assignment there that you can publish to your students, or you can create your own. So let's call this real life math. Create a video of you in a real life situation using percentages. Refer to this video on percentages. So I have a Khan Academy video here on percentages. You can link that in there, save that as a draft, or if you feel ready to publish it to students, you can publish it. But we don't have any students in here yet. So if I go to people, I'm going to highlight this code, and that's what I'll give my student. So over here in the student account, they'll also get this button. But the first time that they are here, they can also use this right here to enter. So I'll actually show you this method, and then the next time they come, they'll get this blue button. So we'll enter using here. And this will take me to the student's dashboard. So we just joined this math class, and I see as a student, I have the real life math assignment and the introduce yourself. So let's jump in and see what this looks like for a student. So you'll notice that the editor looks similar but different, and I'll point out what is different. So in the classic WeVideo, there was like a lot of stuff to choose from, all exposed, and one of the feedback that we got was from many teachers is that students could spend like almost the whole class period just clicking around, playing with all the different elements, which is awesome for creativity and exploration. But then there's also moments where it's time to create and put those pieces together. So those moments are cleaner here, so you can go in here and explore those different elements and collect the different elements that you need. And again, this is the same same stock footage, so there's a million pieces of content that you could be using. and I'm going to add those. You can add text just like in the classic WeVideo. You can record. So I'll just bring some of these in here. And also, this clipboard icon is really nice because when you click on it, you can refer back to those instructions. So as a student, you're working and able to refer to this and not have to go anywhere else to get those instructions. I'm going to close this for now, and let's see what it looks like on the teacher's side. So I have this assignment, real life math, and I see I have one in progress student. So I'm going to open that up. And so I'm now looking at this, at my student's work, and I can make edits to it if needed, if they needed help on something. I can also make comments. So right here, this icon opens up a comment box, and I can type in feedback. If you move your playhead, you can put the comments in other places. And you can close it, save, and then let's go back over here. For the student side, they see, oh, there's 2 comments here from my teacher. And they go in there and they can review these comments and continue working. When the student's ready to turn it in, they click turn in. They get these wonderful star animations to celebrate the moment, and their video is here for them to access. It still needs to render, so that'll be rendering. But let's say the student wants to add something to it, or the teacher views it and gives feedback to make some changes to it. So you can return it by clicking right here to return. It goes back to in progress, and over here, it's back in the to do category for the student. I'm going to show you one more group of things before we go to the application on how to get in here. So every teacher's account will start with a sample class. And the sample class lets you see how a class might be set up. So there's already assignments in here. We have some fake students in here. So let's look at the book trailer one, because then you can see what it might look like with more students. So you have your turned in section where you can review the work, and you have your in progress. So these are students who are still working on their assignments, and then the assigned. So these students haven't yet started yet. Right here, this question mark button, there is a link to a document, which is this one. And if you get stuck on how to do any of those things I just showed you, you can look here, and there's also what's new or different in the editor and other frequently asked questions. So this is full of lots of helpful information that you can look at. We also have a button here for feedback, so you can send feedback through there. But I also have people who email me directly as well to give feedback, so you can do it that way as well. And I'm now going to share a couple more things, and then we will go to questions. So this is some assignment inspiration that we've been gathering from various teachers who've been using the new WeVideo. And one thing that the way I chose this group of ideas is these were some really, these are like ideas that you don't necessarily need to create a whole project for. They could be used in support of an already existing curriculum. For example, reflecting on something or making a 30-second book trailer of a book you're already learning. Exit tickets, that's one of my favorite ones because you're already learning a lesson and having them reflect on what they learned. You can look at the other examples listed there. And then we have, this is a wonderful resource that Nathan created, At Home Learning Ideas. I picked out some of my favorites. So things like go for a walk, create a video journal of things you noticed, find a recipe, change it, bake something new, and create your own cooking show video, dress up as your favorite fictional character, act and record it, run to the mailbox and back, calculate average speed, create a fast motion video. Couple of FAQs. So if I use the beta, will I lose access to the classic WeVideo? No, you won't lose access. You'll still have access to the classic one, and you can use both of them at the same time. What if I, as a teacher, want to create a video not attached to an assignment? So you'll need to use the classic WeVideo to do this. And later we will have a way for you to create in the new WeVideo environment too. I'm just noticing that it says around June we will have that. And actually the date got pushed out because due to all of the remote learning that's happening now, we actually shifted around some of our priorities in on the product team to deliver some other features. So I need to update that. Next, can I access videos I made in the classic WeVideo in the new WeVideo? So currently you can't, but we have plans to migrate all of that in the future so that you would be able to access them all in one place. But right now, these things you create in one will stay in that side. So when will this be available more widely? So we are starting to open this up to people who want early access. So all of you who want access, you can have it after this call. We can get you set up. But districts are starting to get access, and if you do work in, if you are connected with your district office and you want your teachers and students to have this earlier, just let us know and we can help you get that set up as well. So this is how you can apply. If you go to this URL, there's a short application. Just fill that out and we'll process that and turn on that access for you. I'll leave this slide up so you can get that URL and answer questions.
And I also, Emily, put it in the questions as well, the chat as well.
Cool.
I'm so excited about what's coming, Emily, and I know I can tell too by some of the questions that there's definitely a good and positive response to this. JD asks, can students leave comments for each other?
Great question. We have that on our roadmap, not yet. So right now it's just one direction, teachers to students. Later, when we do have collaborative assignments in this space and students will be in in a space together, they could do that. And then also it'll likely be if it could still be a personal assignment, but you want that peer feedback. We have that in our vision as well.
Awesome. Could the students themselves unsubmit, or would they have to go through the teacher?
So right now we also have that in our plan to be able to unsubmit, but we wanted to make sure that at least one person could get that video back to the student. So right now it's only the teacher doing that.
Got it. Thank you, Luis and JD. What if students have created videos, they turned them in, and then the teachers either wanted to create a video with specific highlights, or is there an easy way for them to grab videos that were submitted, or would they just essentially open up the folder and just play those videos in the dashboard?
Yeah, there is a way. So let me show you. Let me see if I have a finished video. Okay, so this student turned in this video. I can download it. And if this was meant to be a podcast, I can download the audio only, or if it was meant to be a video with audio, and I can also save it to Google Drive. About the highlights and pulling together various like great student examples, or maybe you want to show the whole class together. We have that in our vision to solve that somehow.
Yeah, got it. Excellent. And the great news is most of us are Google users, and so the Google Drive is an easy way to access all of those videos.
Yeah.
Okay, it looks like that represents all the questions that have been submitted this far. I will definitely give a few more seconds for anyone to leave some questions. Diana just gave a kudos and says she loves these webinars. But is there a step-by-step tutorial to practice along with? I would say, I mean, we have the WeVideo Academy that's on the Ideas Hub that they could look for. I don't know if this will be recorded, obviously, so that'll be one way to do it. Emily is showing us how to get. Yeah, go ahead, Emily.
Yeah, so I'm assuming the step-by-step tutorial is probably around making a video. If not, let me know. But for that, you can, so I'm in the classic WeVideo. I'll show you how I got here. There's a question mark button here. And then over here, it says, let's make a video. And you can watch this video. It's a short, whimsical little video. And then, so I'm going to open up the guide first. So I have that in a tab. So this tab I just opened up walks you through how you're going to recreate that exact video. And then if you click this button, Start Tutorial, it's going to open up a timeline that has all of those clips ready to go. So it's already scaffolded the timeline a bit with the audio, and then you'll need to use these clips to recreate that same exact video, and all the steps to do that are in that document here. So hopefully that answered the question.
Yes, she did clarify just how to make a video, which was perfect. Thank you for sharing, Emily.
Yeah.
There's a question about these webinars, and I can answer this one. are we doing any more webinars with the Google certified educators? Of course, Google is one of our best friends, and so we're always collaborating with Google, so I would not be surprised if we have another Google geared webinar. I will say that we are planning focused webinars specifically around the teacher created use cases, so like how to create an instructional video. So stay tuned to our Twitter or any social media platform that you are using, that you follow WeVideo on. That's where we are making announcements on upcoming webinars. Of course, there's a webinar button on our remote learning landing page, and you can keep up with all the webinars we're offering. And of course, these are recorded. They will live on the website, and you can refer back to these. But yes, the short answer to your question is yes, we will continue to offer webinars that are more in tune with how to use the editor in specific classroom uses. So I'm glad that you have found these useful. Thank you. And Aaron said, are there templates for the assignments that you shared as examples within the beta version to push those templates to students?
Yeah, so there's not like a library of templates to choose from. There is, so when you, let me show you. So there's only the default assignment that you can push to them. We do also have in our vision to create some sort of library, and especially have teachers contribute to it, so people can share resources. We're also thinking of creating an ebook of lesson ideas, but right now there isn't any templates that you could just select in the product and then push to your students.
Thank you, Emily. Any other questions? Aaron says thank you for that. Any other questions from our Google friends here? Well, if you think of any more, of course, you know where to find us. And I have really enjoyed my time with you all. This has been a lot of fun, and thank you for all the great feedback on the webinars. I know that a lot of you are saying like the hands-on is great, the demos from Emily are fantastic, you love getting the practice. Please continue to, we want to stay connected as you're creating videos. So I would say the best way to stay connected with us is on social. So whenever you post a video, like you created something for your students, or read aloud, or morning meeting, or exit ticket, anything, we love to see your creations, and we want to share it too. So make sure you either tag at WeVideo or use the hashtag WeVideo every day, also the hashtag what's your story. And then we want to see you in our community if you're not there yet. Some of you are already there, but if you're not, check us out, join the community, and it's a way to stay connected, to earn perks and prizes, and of course the most important thing is to be connected to a professional learning community, and that's what we're all about here, is supporting you as educators. You're welcome, Karen. Thank you. And if we don't have anything else today, we will sign off for now and look forward to seeing you out on social, and looking forward to seeing your creations. Everyone have a wonderful rest of your day and a wonderful weekend.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.